And we back. Today we're accepting another rebuilding challenge. And y'all know I'm looking in the comment section of every one of my videos trying to pick out the best rebuilding challenges that I can accept. And today's comes from Ian. Bro, I don't know how to pronounce your names, honestly. But thank you for the comment. So he, she, they say, asking Kenny to do a primetime rebuilding challenge. Rules: must get a three-peat. We love the long rebuilds. Sure. For you, sure. Must get it. How about we switch it up a little bit and I try to get as many in 3 years? Because you must get a three. Bro, the video will be like 6 hours long because 2K is always messing me up. Anyway, I'll try to get as many championships as I can in 3 years. Okay. Revert everyone back to the highest overall, aka in their primes. For example, you got the Magnus Dwight Howard and the Bulls Derrick Rose. Y'all know I like that idea. Do a fantasy draft. Your assistant GM picks the 14 players. Good luck. And it's also got like 600 likes, so a lot of people want to see it. So sure, we'll do it. The most championships I can get in 3 years, and hopefully I get a three-peat. But realistically speaking, a three-peat is actually pretty tough. Now y'all see these numbers over my head. This one right here is the amount of likes on my last video here on KOT4Q. And this one is the amount of likes on the last video on Kenny. Y'all already letting the second channel people destroy y'all in the main channel. I can't believe it. So be sure to leave a like. I need as many likes as possible. And also, if you're new, subscribe. About 35 to 40% of the people that are watching this video aren't subscribed. And you're just as bad as the people that ain't liking the videos. So do that. And now let's get to the rebuild. Okay, so I spent a lot of time trying to put together this perfect roster, or at least close to it. I searched throughout the Xbox marketplace, or whatever you want to call it, the PlayStation, and on PC. And nobody had the type of roster that I was looking for, right? A lot of the rosters had like getting those young players up to where they believe will be their prime time. But reality speaking, we don't know what the prime of Cam Reddish is going to be. So I didn't want to touch him. You know what I'm saying? So what we did is just basically have like the older players get back to their prime, while the younger players, the Ja Morant, Zions, are still their current version, because we don't know what their potential is. You know what I'm saying? We can speculate all we want. But this is more of a rebuild that we're using the Kings in, that I wanted to focus on like the past, the players that are 30 and older that are no longer hooping like they used to hoop, and showing them some love. Okay, so we have, let's see what number pick we have. Not a great pick, but we're in the middle of the pack. So this is what we did. We have Miami Heat LeBron James. We have the MVP version of Kevin Durant. Luka is still Luka. Chris Paul is 25-year-old Chris Paul. Vince Carter is 24-year-old Vince Carter. Giannis is still Giannis. Steph Curry is the second time he won his MVP. Steph Curry. Melo is back, but this is what version of Melo is this? This is like the Denver Nuggets version of Melo. James Harden is still James Harden. Anthony Davis still Anthony Davis, because these are players that are currently in their prime. Kawhi Leonard is still Kawhi Leonard because he's currently in his prime. Derrick Rose, this is what the video is really about. I want to get Derrick Rose into my team, so I'm going to do everything in my power to try to trade for him. He plays for the Hornets. That's why I accepted this challenge. I'm being honest with you. The reason I accepted this challenge is because I wanted to get Derrick Rose, okay? And I will try to do everything in my power to get him here. Then we have Russell Westbrook. This is the MVP Russell Westbrook. Dwight Howard. This is the Orlando Magic one. Unfortunately for the Orlando Magic, Dwight Howard, they still got him with this wild hair. In reality, he didn't have it. Kyrie Irving, this is like Cleveland Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving. But even like right now, Kyrie is still in his prime. And then we have players like Marc Gasol, 31-year-old Marc Gasol. Paul George is still Paul George. Yada, yada, yada. Jimmy Butler's 91 overall. Kevin Love is a 91 overall. Klay Thompson is a 91 overall. So everybody is looking better. We got prime Rajon Rondo, who's a 90. Blake Griffin. Y'all remember that year Blake Griffin was like third in MVP voting? Maybe it was like fourth. Either way, Blake Griffin had a season, I think it was 2015, where he was just like incredible. Boogie, Pau Gasol, John Wall is up to a 90. Who else is it? DeMar DeRozan is better. LaMarcus Aldridge is looking good. Draymond Green is the best version of himself. Drummond is the best version of himself. Isaiah Thomas, Short King, stand up. That man got $38 million contract. I don't know what the heck is going on. We will do everything in our power to stay away from that. Iggy is looking great. Mike Conley, Zach Randolph, Gordon Hayward, Victor Oladipo. Current Victor Oladipo's coming off his injury, so he's only 83 overall. So this is like the prime version of him, which is like what, like last year, 2 years ago. Joakim Noah, Luol Deng, DeAndre Jordan, Paul Millsap. You get the gist. Brook Lopez, Serge Ibaka. Look how young Serge Ibaka is. This is Serge Ibaka. We have Defensive Player of the Year Tyson Chandler. And it goes on. Jeremy Lin is here in 86 overall. Drew Holiday is the best version of himself. Jose Calderon is back to 28 years old. And Lou Williams is up to an 85. Al Horford, this is like Atlanta Hawks Al Horford. Same thing, Atlanta Hawks Jeff Teague. Goran Dragic is prime. Ricky Rubio is prime. Udonis Haslem is prime. 84 overall. That's dope to see. So we also have like Jamal Crawford is prime. JJ Redick is Rudy Gay. Lance Stevenson. Even like this version of Julius Randle's not the current day. The current day Julius Randle's like an 81, and this guy's an 83, so he's better. Danny Green is in his prime version. Cal Korver's in his prime version. Even though he's still 38 years old, this is the best Cal Korver would have got. I know he was an all-star, but an 82 overall is probably where he maxed out at. But you get the gist. All right, so my assistant GM is going to come. Oh, Ryan Anderson. Interesting. Wesley Matthews. My assistant GM is going to take over, and there's Robert Pack's picture, so that's how I know it's time to wrap it up. So my assistant GM is stepping in and building our team, and then hopefully he puts the pieces around so I could trade for Derrick Rose. All right, he plays for the Charlotte Hornets. We know that to be true. So they gave us Marc Gasol, Serge Ibaka, Tobias Harris, Jamal Murray, Eric Pascal, Thomas Bryant. This seems cool. But we need to go see. First of all, we have to pray that Derrick Rose is not untouchable, and he is not. Okay, I'm willing to put all of my eggs in this basket and get Derrick Rose. He's making $25 million a year. We'll give you Tobias Harris. Y'all need to make up some money. That's how much money Tobias Harris is making. That actually, I can't throw him in that trade. So I'm willing to give you my best player, which is Marc Gasol. Their values are very similar. I think Marc Gasol alongside Derrick Rose would be pretty dope. It would be pretty dope. So if I could somehow build this trade without that, I'll give you Serge, and we need to make up $10 million. So in Serge and Norman Powell, contractually, that makes sense. We'll give you a first-round pick, 3-star value. Do we have any young assets? We have Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who's 2.5-star value. That's pretty good. And then you give us back your worst play. Oh, my God. They got Luol Deng, too. They got Luol and Derrick Rose. You give us back Bruno Caboclo, and we'll give you another first and a second. There it is. Derrick Rose is on the team, y'all. And you know what? We were able to keep Marc Gasol. Perfect. That's perfect. So we don't need Jamal Murray unless you're making him a shooting guard. But I'd rather just get rid of his money because, again, it's a 3-year challenge. So right now he's a cheap player to have onto the team. But next year that contract kicks in. So I'd rather get rid of him now while he's cheap. And Tobias has to go too. Tobias has to go. There's no, prime Draymond. Now the only problem with this is that he'll be a free agent. I feel like Draymond would be loyal. He is loyal. I'm probably going to test my value in the free agent market. Interesting. But Draymond will be perfect. Eric Pascal is our current center or power forward. So trade number 1 is looking good. Trade number 2 is Chris Middleton. That's all right. Everything in my power is telling me not to, it's taking everything in my power not to do that trade. I won't do it though. Brandon Ingram, cheap, but he's also a guy that we'd have to pay this offseason. I will do the Draymond Green trade. Welcome to the team, in hopes that I can re-sign him. Hopefully pairing him alongside Marc Gasol and Derrick Rose, potentially getting another championship, is good enough to have him re-signed. So that is a deal. What if I made him a small forward? His over actually goes down as a small forward. That is the first time I've ever seen that. So I'm going to make Jamal Murray a shooting guard, and we're going to get rid of that contract. I also have Tim Hardaway Jr. that was a part of that trade. He's getting flipped because he's making $20 million a year, and I'd rather not have that. So we're looking for a shooting guard and a small forward, huh? Wait, let me go back to my team. Our starter small forward is Ben McLemore. Yikes. Yeah. He's back here in Sacramento. Now, the last time he was in Sacramento, things didn't go well. So let's just get an upgrade at our shooting guard / small forward position. There's Rudy Gobert. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I'll probably end up trading for Joe Kim eventually in this video. If it's a 3-year challenge, I might have to. The best version of Andre Iguodala, 88 overall. We about to put together the best defensive team alongside Derrick Rose. Iggy is coming to it with Draymond, with Marc Gasol. And now we're looking for a shooting guard because right now it would be Lou Will. I like Lou Will, but obviously Lou Will is more of a backup to me. I'd rather keep him on the team, though, as the backup. Can you imagine 6-man Lou Will on this team? He's back in Sacramento, right? He played here before. Or am I tripping? I'm tripping. Why do I feel like I've seen him in this uniform? Or is this just another KOT for Q video that I'm thinking of? I don't really know. So let's go get our shooting guard. I don't know what it's going to be just yet. It's not Lou Will. Lou Will is going to always be my backup if he's on my team. Oh, we have PJ Tucker. We have PJ Tucker. And to make PJ Tucker a more valuable asset, we're going to get him, make him a small forward. But he may just fit into just being a backup small forward more than anything. We have Eric. And though he is the homie, he may be the one to go. Let's take a look at his trade value. The only problem is he got drafted in the second round, so he's not making a lot of money as far as the cap goes. He's a 3-star valuable asset. We throw him with Tyus Jones. Maybe we can get that upgrade. I'm going to trade for Bogey. He's giving us a first-round pick in 2, so I think that's a good deal. He'll be our starting shooting guard for now. He may actually get flipped with that same pick that I just got in it. I think our bench is looking real good, though. I mean, we'd have to probably make some change at the bottom of it, but I think our bench is looking good. Bogey is our starter right now, but again, nobody is safe when you're on my team, except for if you're named Derrick Rose, because I mean, you know how things go around here. All right, so we throw these JJ Redick, but he's on a 1-year deal too. JJ Redick, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Jalen Brunson. That'll help us. We're gonna do that trade. Spencer Dinwiddie's gonna be our starting shooting guard. Even though his overall should go up, and it does. So he's going to be a shooting guard for us. He's also 6'5", so that helps. So Derrick Rose, Spencer Dinwiddie, Andre Iguodala, Draymond Green, Marc Gasol. Defensively, we should be the best in the league. Then off the bench, we have spark plugs like Lou Will. We have some more defense in PJ Tucker. And we're going to make it a 10-man rotation and not 11. We need to get Luke Walton out of here because he is not the coach. Space and pace fits perfectly. Almost a full proficiency. I mean, you got Derrick Rose as your point guard. You better be spacing and pacing. You know what I'm saying? So let's go find a coach that fits that, because it's definitely not going to be the defensive Luke Walton. We're bringing in Michael Stafford, as we always do, it seems like. Boom, boom. Derrick Rose is our 1 option. Iggy our 2 option. Then after that, doesn't matter. Let's go win a championship. Let me take a look again at contract situation. So Draymond is the main thing. We need to try to bring him back to the team this offseason. But everybody else is under contract for at least 1 more season, which is great. I think we have to fill out this roster. So let me see. Point guards, shooting guards. Let's go get another point guard into the team. I mean, it doesn't really matter because there's no injuries. So I guess we'll bring in... Who do I want to help win the championship? Jimmer. Come on, Jimmer. Come get this ring, man. And he's back in Sacramento. Yeah, it didn't go too well for him either. And you know what? We'll bring in Channing Frye, get you another ring as well, brother. Season just wrapped and LeBron James won MVP. Look at those numbers, man. 31, 9, and 10. Good numbers. Ja, Devontae, LeBron Defensive Player of the Year, Luka, and we won Coach of the Year. Yeah, this LeBron version, man. This LeBron, and he's in Indiana. That's funny. This LeBron James, the Miami Heat LeBron, was so different, bro. So different. All right, so all NBA teams, we have Luka. We have the Sure King himself, Isaiah Thomas, 29 and 9.5. Ridiculous numbers, bro. Ridiculous numbers. Jokic, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant put up 29 points per game. Second team, we have K-Love. I'm just looking for, like, players that we don't normally see there. Kevin Love averaged 23 and 14.5. Bro, this is the Kevin Love from Minnesota getting his boards up. And then we have our Marc Gasol. That's the reason I didn't trade him away. The man went out to average 15.5 rebounds per game. Now, that's not something he's ever done. He's never even averaged 10, but he's 15 here in Sacramento. He's playing alongside Draymond, too. You know, when he was in Memphis, he's playing alongside Zach Randolph. Zach Randolph's getting his boards, too. So that kind of makes sense. We have Chris Paul, third team. Melo, third team as well. He averaged 28. Chris Paul averaged 20 and 12 assists. Dwight Howard averaged 20 and 13. Defensive teams, Jimmy, Paul George, LeBron, Kawhi, and Dwight. Then the second team, we have 2. We have Draymond Green, who averaged 11 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. Beautiful numbers, Draymond. And he shot the 3-ball well. That's exactly what we needed from him. Marc Gasol, of course. And rookies teams doesn't matter because we don't have any rookies. So we had the best record in the Eastern Conference, which ended up being the best record. Oh, in the Western Conference, sorry. Ended up being the best record in the league. Our point differential was 10. That's good. Do not get me wrong, but we've had way better in rebuilds before. So let me see what's going on with our team. Derrick Rose only averaged 20 points per game, so he does not get to those MVP numbers of like 25. He shot 50% from the field, though. He needed to take more shots. Why is he not taking more shots? If you're shooting 50% from the field, you should be just taking extra shots. We have Iggy. He averaged 17, which is cool. Iggy might get traded this offseason, honestly. He ain't had that that flair I wanted for my second option. then Marcus Gasol is, come on, Marcus Gasol is here to stay. He might regress, though, because he's 32 years old, so he might regress. Lou Will off the bench averages 16, which is beautiful. We saw Draymond's numbers, and that's the rest. All right, so we're going against the Warriors, who have De'Aaron Fox and Kevin Garnett. Oh, Durant. They have Kevin Durant. How do they have these 3 stars? Yes, I'm putting Drummond as a star because in 2K, he's ridiculous. How do they have these 3 stars? What the heck? First game. Okay, we sweep them. Got it. I called that man Kevin Garnett. Jeez, I need some sleep. Melo and Porzingis, Jaylen Brown. Everybody has like a big 3. This team's really good defensively. 3-2 us. And we get to the conference finals. They scare me a little bit, but we're here to go against Dallas, who has prime Ricky Rubio. See, this team is really good too. Paul George, Gordon Hayward, Maxi Kleber, and Vucevic, but I think we're better. I was more afraid of the last team. We're up 3-2 again, and we get to the championship to go against the Celtics, who have Dame, a prime Wesley Matthews, Pascal, Montrez. This team is good, but I didn't expect them to get to the championship good. The Bulls almost got there with a prime Kyle Lowry, Blake Griffin. There it is, Blake Griffin. I was like, who was that second player? We're down 3-1. We're down 3-1. Look at me talking trash. Let's shorten this rotation. Don't do this, team. We did not get all the way to the championship in this challenge just to lose, bro. That's not what we came here for. We're down. Okay, there's the win. That's a win. We have too much of a lead, and we do end up winning that one. They had a good fourth quarter. There you go, Iggy. That's what we needed you. This is what we need you to do. 20-plus points per game every single night. Every single night. All right. Let's keep fighting, boys. Okay. All right. We're down. Yep. Come on, boys. It's not over. It's over. We lost. There's year number 1 was unsuccessful. Year number 1 was unsuccessful, but it's 3 years. And just like that, Jamal Crawford retires. We have some other players retire. I cannot believe we didn't win that championship, bro. I should have looked at some statistics to figure out who needs to be traded. I'm probably going to trade Iggy. Honestly, I'm probably going to trade Iggy. We don't have any picks in this year's draft, so we're going to go straight past that. And senior free agency is like Draymond is a free agent. LeBron is a free agent. My brother didn't know that. LeBron and Kevin Durant. I mean, we don't have money. Like, how do we make money to try to offer these guys contracts? I mean, Derrick Rose's contract is probably pretty big. Let's see what Derrick Rose is making. He's making a whopping $28.5 million this year. Marcus Gasol's $25 million. Iggy has to go, bro. Iggy, I'm sorry. It has to be you, though. Draymond wants a bag. And you know what? I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to give Draymond his bag. And we don't have the money to sign any of these other guys. LeBron stayed in Indiana. Anthony Davis, I don't remember. Did he play here before? No. He played for New York last season. Now he's going to play in Denver. Everybody switching teams. Lakers for Klay Thompson, but then he went on to the Raptors. From San Antonio to... Oh, he stayed in San Antonio. Yeah, so people are switching teams, man. People are switching teams. But... Isaiah Thomas switched teams. Wow, but he got a bag, bro. I couldn't give the Short King that much money. I'm sorry. And I know we usually try to look out for the fellow Short Kings around the world, but I couldn't do that one. I'm going to throw a contract offer at Sebastian Napier as well with that mid-level exception money, and they get another small forward. I will be making trades, though. For sure going to be making trades here because we did not win a championship. I'm not going to run a roster back that was unsuccessful, you know? We're bringing Justin Holiday. Where is he at? Justin Holiday, offer him a 1 year. And we may trade Draymond too. We did give him that max bag. And the reason I brought him back is because we could use him as a trade piece. He's even getting better. Iggy stayed the same at 26 years old. Lou Will is getting worse, so that's a little scary. We may have to flip him as well. Just know that this roster is not going to be the same roster that lost the championship. Zion, Trae Young, Brandon Ingram all play for the same team, bro. If that ain't the team of the future, I don't know what is. Marcus Gasol's on the last year of his deal, and though he did win some awards, some nominations, you know, he was an all-NBA player and an all-defensive player this year, we may have to... I mean, but he's also going to be a free agent, and he's going to want way more money than $6 million a year. Okay, I'm going to try to work some magic here. All right? I'm pulling off this trade. And we will flip Jimmy. I don't know how successful of a flipping it will be. Now's the time. I told y'all it was happening, and here it is. All right, I traded for him. All right, I traded for my boy Joe Kim. Now we also got Hassan Whiteside in the deal, who we are 100% flipping right now. We're gonna throw him alongside PJ, because PJ's 35. What do we need? First of all, I'm just kind of making trades blindly. I mean, this starting five is looking pretty good to me. Just a lot of Chicago connections, obviously. And I'm never going to shy away from that. Yes. If you are from the city, you played here, you have some type of attachment, I will 100% prioritize you. It has always been that way here on this channel. So we don't actually have a legit small forward, but that's what Ben Simmons is going to be, because I'm going to change his position right now. As you can see, he gets a way better. So now we have a legitimate small forward there. Draymond, I gave that bag to, so we wanted to flip him for something else, but Hassan is definitely not safe. I'm gonna bring in Pascal Siakam for Hassan Whiteside and PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker was 35 years old. I can't imagine that man getting any better. So Draymond is the last piece to potentially move, but there is still a world where I keep him, right? I keep him onto the team, and just have Pascal be the best sixth man in the league. We're talking about building just a stacked team. I'm bringing in Klay Thompson, man. I'm bringing in Klay Thompson. Warriors traded for each other, and now they want Jimmy Butler to come off the bench, and hey, if that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do. Okay, so Spencer Dinwiddie's probably the next one to be flipped, and we're going to flip him for a power forward or center, or trade him for DeJounte Murray. Yeah, no real reason for that other than I really like DeJounte Murray. And I know for sure his overall goes up if you make him a shooting guard. So there we go. I'm going to simulate the first couple games of the season, see how it goes. Okay, we start off rough, but we usually do. Let's go another week. Ooh, this is actually rougher than I expected. Let's go another week. 7-3, 9-3. Let's just go. You know what? Let's just go to beginning of the new calendar year. See how good or how bad we are before I make any drastic changes. The only thing that scares me is Jimmy Butler not re-signing next season. And the only problem with throwing him in a trade finder is that I can't find anybody that I know for sure is under contract. We are 25-7 now. Derrick Rose is almost a 99 overall, so that's cool to see. What type of numbers is he putting up? 22. Jimmy's averaging 16. Clay's 15. I mean, you would expect a lot of people's numbers to drop because they're playing with such great players. Yeah, this is... The trade market is so weird right now because of how small his contract is. Now, what I can do is trade for a guy like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who is still on his rookie contract, because as you can see, there's a team option there. Because Jimmy Butler has none of that. He has none of that. So if we do trade him away, it would have to be for someone like that. So yeah, that's the deal we have to do. As much as it hurts my heart, we have to do that. We got to think about next year, man. It's a 3-year challenge. We have to think about next year. Dante DiVincenzo, I'm going to have to give those minutes to Eric Pascal. I mean, think about having Dante DiVincenzo on your team and him not being good enough to have minutes. Okay, so sure, we may not win as many games as last season, but I do believe that we did put together a better roster. LeBron goes back-to-back. Iggy wins Sixth Man of the Year. So, okay, Iggy, talk to me, bro. So last year, you started at small forward. You were our second option. You averaged 17. Do you go somewhere else that averages 20 off the bench? That don't add up to me, Iggy. That don't add up to me at all. LeBron, Defensive Player of the Year again. Most improved went to Ja. We went Coach of the Year, so we did end up winning more games this season than last season, which is cool. Sacramento Kings, anything? Anybody? Please show me some love here. Doesn't like they're going to show me any love. Pau Gasol wins All-NBA third team this time around. Isaiah Thomas, bro, I want to trade for him so bad, but that contract is so massive. I tried to trade for Melo. I couldn't do it. That contract, it was so massive that there's no way I was going to be able to do it. So we ended up as the 1 seed again. But, you know, this time is the year. This is the year we're going to win it all. Here are the statistics. You can pause if you want to see how everybody performed. First round, we're going against the Memphis Grizzlies. I ain't even really want to look and see who's on their team. Oh, my God. These boys took us to 7. Oh, man. Okay, now I have to see who's on their team. So they have Al Horford, Tyreek Evans, Giannis, Kemba. Good team. All right, understood. So the Clippers, Kevin Love, prime. Ja looking great. Montrezl Harrell. Okay, good team. Very good roster. Let's see if we can get out of here. We can barely get past the last team. Okay, we get them at 5. The Lakers have a bad team, but they're in the conference finals? Yeah, what the heck is this? Oh. Okay. I don't know how that take us to the conference finals. All right, so now we're going against KD and Joel Embiid. We're up 2-1. Please just get at it. 2-2. Okay, we win the championship. Ben Simmons wins Finals MVP. Perfect. So we're 1 for 2 when it comes to these championship runs. We have one more year. We got to end it with a bang. I want to thank Joakim Noah for his service and helping us win a championship, but my duty is done by helping him get a ring. I need an upgrade, and Karl-Anthony Towns going to be that upgrade. We're also bringing in Rudy, Barry, Carroll. Auto-generated guy. Doesn't matter. But Karl-Anthony Towns coming to the team, so that's a W. We also just had too many shooting guards in the rotation, so I threw them DeJounte Murray as well. Yes, DeJounte Murray as well. I want to see what this guy's trade value is. Last season, he was cool. He was 6th overall pick, but he's got to have some good trade value, right? 3-star, 4-star value. I mean, he was a top pick. We're going to trade for LaMarcus Aldridge and Victor Oladipo, Pascal Siakam. Thank you for helping us win a championship. But, like, prime LaMarcus, man, he's averaged 23 last year or 2 years ago, and then 20 this year. The Victor Oladipo is Victor Oladipo, so we're getting some defense on that too. All right, there it is. All right, so Shea may be the next one to be moved for, I think we need a backup center. Yeah, we don't have that. Backup center is #1 on our priority list right now. So we're going to do that, and then we may be just ready to simulate already. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I made some significant moves to the... You know what? I'm going to have to throw VO in there instead of Shea. Mostly because it's contract situation. And we could get better centers in exchange. Al Horford. Why not? Wait. Al Horford as a backup is amazing. So, yeah, let me do that. Prime Al Horford, 88 overall at this point. So our team is looking like D. Rose, Klay Thompson, Ben Simmons, LaMarcus, and Karl-Anthony Towns. Then we have Al Horford, Victor Oladipo, Dante DiVincenzo, Eric Pascal, and then Jalen Brunson has been here along the ride. Just got a free ring last year. And this year, he probably going to get another one. All right, is this team better than year number 2 team? Let's figure it out. So Luka takes LeBron's MVP. Iggy, 6th man of the year. Defense player went to Dwight. Cool to see. Darius Garland, most improved. And then we went the same exact as last year. 65 wins, man. So we didn't get better. We didn't get worse. Isaiah Thomas, bro. 30-9? Oh, man. That makes me feel good. Short Kings, you already know what I want to say. So Sacramento Kings. It sucks that we were never able to get our boy Derrick Rose to an all-NBA team. But we got him a championship, right? And we were on our way to get him another. He averaged 21 points per game, and here are the statistics. Al Horford off the bench, 16, 5, and 16, 7, and 2.5. That's pretty good for him. LaMarcus averages about 15 points per game if we round it up for him. Lakers. We went against them in the conference finals. I don't know how the heck they made it to the conference finals last season. This year, they get eliminated in the first round. Then we go against Memphis, who have Shea. We made a trade with this team. They have Giannis, Shea, Kemba, Nurk. Wow, a roster. That's a roster. They're up 2-0 or 2-1, 3-1. Don't do this. Okay, that's a win. That's a win. Okay, boys. All right. Let me shorten this rotation too. Whoa, who is that? They're saying Klay should only deserve 18 minutes. They want to start VO. He's getting more than that. Come on, let's be realistic here. Let's be realistic. Okay. Let's go. Another game. Win or go home, boys. We may end up going home. Never mind. Come on, quit playing with Sacktown. Let's get out of here, man. Let's go back to back. We get out of here, we win a championship. I don't know if we're getting out of here. Nope. Yes, we are. We're going to win another championship, y'all. We're winning another championship. We're going against the Denver Nuggets, who have Luka and Anthony and Marc Gasol. Game 1 is a win by 4. We barely get out of there. Game 2 is their game. Oh, boy. Game 3 is us. Yes, Game 4. Oh, that's it. That's the end of the series. We don't blow those around here. And we're going against the Detroit Pistons, who have Isaiah Thomas. That's fun, right? Isaiah Thomas, Detroit Pistons, you know what I'm saying? That's fun. This team's not good, though. How did y'all make it this far? Derrick Rose was the Finals MVP, and that is the end of the video. We go 2 and 3 years. And I'll take that. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave it a like. It's been Kenny. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.